You know, the reports say that Dez Bryant, formerly of the Dallas Cowboys, that wide receiver that got let go a few months ago, and then the Cowboys talked about him like a dog thereafter, leaking information and talking about what a troubled individual he was, his presence in the locker room. Clearly, it was an effort to protect Dak Prescott. We can slice it any way we want to, but that's what this comes down to. Now that Dez Bryant is out of a job, considering the fact that Marqise Lee had that nasty injury off of that hit to his knee, Marqise Lee for the Jacksonville Jaguars wide receiver, he's gone for the year, out with an ACL tear. Feel real bad for him because I like him a lot. Everybody's looking at that and they're talking about, all right, Jacksonville, you could go after Dez Bryant. Let me be very clear. Dez Bryant would be a damn fool to go to the Jacksonville Jaguars. He'd be a damn fool to go to the Jacksonville Jaguars for one reason and one reason only. Blake Bortles. Dallas is saying Dez Bryant lost a step. Dallas is saying that we could do better without him. The Dallas Cowboys could have had the chance to keep Dez Bryant on board for less money and didn't even take that chance. Dez Bryant no longer gained separation the way he once did. Dez Bryant is no longer open even if he's not open. He's not the player that he used to be, but he was still the best they had. He's still pretty damn good. He's still a big physical receiver, but somebody with a lot to prove. So if you're Dez Bryant and you have a lot to prove, but you're a wide receiver, that means proving it is going to rely pretty much upon the quarterback throwing you the damn football. So you got to make sure you're with that guy. That's why when I heard the reports that Dez Bryant turned down a $5 million offer from the Cleveland Browns, I didn't sniff at it too much. Now, some people be like, look, man, he's not understanding. He ain't what he used to be, and, he just turned down money. Others are attributing it to his pride, his ego, and saying, you know what, when you're used to and you're accustomed to getting a certain amount of money, and then all of a sudden you're not getting that money anymore, that's going to be a difficult position for you to be in. And that's not going to be that easy for you to accept. Blah, 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 blah. I get all of that. That's not the problem that Dez Bryant has. If I'm Dez Bryant, I turned down that offer pretty simply because Tyrod Taylor and Baker Mayfield potentially throwing me the football ain't going to get it done. And if that ain't going to get it done, damn sure Blake Bortles throwing me the football ain't going to get it done. We all know how much the Jacksonville Jaguars like to run the football. We all know that their game is going to be predicated on giving the ball to Leonard Fournette as much as they possibly can. We get all of that. So if we understand that, why would you go to the Jacksonville Jaguars situation? You don't want to go to New England if you're Dez Bryant, even though Tom Brady is familiar with Dez Bryant a little bit, but he doesn't make those decisions according to his interview with WEEI this morning that he abruptly ended, by the way, which is something I'll talk about a little bit later. Dez Bryant going to New England don't make any sense. If Dez Bryant was Julian Edelman or Danny Amendola, yes, it would. Dez Bryant being in New England, a big physical guy, hell, they got Gronkowski at the tight end spot for that. You don't need him taking up space, getting in the way of Gronkowski. You need a wideout that you can throw the football to outside the numbers that can extend the field. That's not Dez Bryant. And it ain't Tom Brady. And you know why it's not Tom Brady? Because that would be Tom Brady with Dez Bryant, and that wouldn't work. Now, if you're Aaron Rodgers, who, unlike Tom Brady, has the ability to extend plays with his feet and his mobility, plus the arm strength and the accuracy and the football acumen to go with that mobility, that is the ideal situation for Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant should be on the phone trying to get to Green Bay. The only other situation that might be worthy is Pittsburgh because of Antonio Brown with Big Ben and the likely presence of Le'Veon Bell once the season starts. Now, he won't get as many touches, but he'll be more open because you got to preoccupy yourself with those two dudes. And that is what we're talking about here. Dez Bryant doesn't need to go to Jacksonville with Blake Bortles, just like he didn't need to be in Cleveland with Baker Mayfield or Tyrod Taylor. He didn't need that. What he needs, more than anything else, is to play with an elite quarterback with the skill set that buys you enough time that Dez Bryant could find himself open to get some receptions to remind the NFL of what he still has in him. That's what Dez Bryant needs. That's what Dez Bryant needs.